From burdens to breakthroughs, Pastor John Davis Lawrence. How long you been there? How long has it been since you've been going through what you're going through? How long has it been that you've been carrying that burden? How long has it been? See, some of us are carrying burdens that we ought not to be carrying. We're going through things that we need not go through. We're experiencing stuff that we need not experience. How long has it been? The Bible tells me that Jesus approaches a man. And this guy he's under the 5 porches of Bethesda. And the Bible tells me that he'd been there. Jesus knew that he had been there a long time. I mean, how long has it been? How long has it been that you have been going? Listen, the word says his yoke is easy. His burden is light. How long has it been that you have been where you are, experiencing what you're experiencing? And this guy is he's under the 5 porches of Bethesda, and Jesus approaches him, and the scripture says he knew that he had been that way. He'd been there a long time, 38 years to be exact. I mean, a long time. And Jesus asked him a question. He doesn't ask him, how long have you been there? Because he knew he'd been there a long time. He doesn't ask him that. He doesn't ask him that. He says, will thou be made whole? And in today's terms, what Jesus said to him was, do you want to get better? I mean, do you want this thing to get better? I mean, do you want to get up out of that situation? Do you want things to change for you? Do you want to be made whole? I mean, listen to the words that he says to him. He doesn't say, do you want to be healed? He says, do you want to be made whole? Because more often than not, the issue with us is nothing else but to do with wholeness. There's a lack in our lives. There's an incompleteness in our lives. And Jesus sees it in this man and says, do you want to be made whole? And instead of answering the question, he begins to make excuses. You know, there's just no one. When I try to get up, you don't understand my situation, Jesus. Nobody's here to help me. And this one's supposed to have helped me, and they let me down. And people promised me, and they let me down. And every time I try to get into that pool over there, you see, that pool over there, that's where I'm supposed to get my healing. And when I try to get in, I can't get in because nobody won't help me, and they push me out of the way. And it was never about him being healed. It was about him being whole. And you see, sometimes we have the wrong perspective. I mean, we're thinking wrong. We think it's this, and it's not that. It's not about the Mary, the Jane. It's not about the Jack, and it's not about Sam, and it's not about Peter. It's about me. Do I want to make a decision to be made whole? Do you want to make a decision to be whole, for things to be better for you? And it's not about where you think it's coming from over there, that you got to get over there and that people have got to help you, because all of the help that you need comes from within you, because the kingdom is within you. The power is within you. From burdens to breakthroughs. The breakthrough is in your mind once you can break that thinking that says I have to and I can't. From burdens to breakthroughs. I mean, Jesus, it's not about the fact that he's been there a long time. He's been there a long time because in his mind, he can't do any better. And sometimes we go through what we're going through because we think that I don't deserve any better. I can't do any better. And you know, if I was someone, then surely someone would come and help me. But it's a breakthrough in your thinking. That God's taken you to a breakthrough in your thinking, because to change your mind is to change your life. From burdens to breakthroughs.